And good evening, folks. Happy Sunday to you all. I hope everyone has had a restful weekend, and well done to everyone that's been recording the skies. You guys are doing a fabulous job. Chris Carncross over in Brisbane, Australia. I'm going to show you his clips today. Really, really good stuff. Mate, you've captured what I call Gordon. And for anyone that's been following the channel, Gordon is a triangular shaped object which I captured from this window. I was literally asking for a saucer during the live stream while there was so many dragging UAP out there, and we managed to capture Gordon on 2 separate occasions within the same live stream video. It was awesome. Since then, we've had a few people come forward. Roger as well, Roger McDonald's come forward and said, look, I've captured Gordon as well. And so has Chris Carncross now over in Brisbane, Australia. So we're going to look at that. We're also going to go over, could be a big issue, to be honest with you, regarding 3IATLAS, because NASA, and we know we can't trust NASA, okay? We know we can't trust them. They've got a long history of telling us nothing, and they are still not providing the images that they surely have on 3IATLAS. And that only spells 2 things, guys. We're going to get into it. Please like and subscribe. As always, we do need your support. Support the public's evidence. Support me. Support disclosure. Let's go. So I'm just going to play you a little bit from Avi Loeb. Okay, I do like to hear it from the horse's mouth. Okay, he's the guy that's put all this out there to begin with. And I just want to hear what he's got to say regarding the latest update on 3IATLAS. It's going to be a lot more. It's going to be a lot of the same spiel. We'll dive into an article from Skywatch Signal straight after.
Doctor, great to have you with us. Really intriguing stuff here. What makes this object so unusual, and why is it generating such debate within the scientific community?
Thanks for having me. It's just the 3rd object that we spotted from outside the solar system, and we already know that it's 1,000 to 1,000,000 times more massive than the previous 2 that we discovered over the past 8 years. So that makes it quite rare. And the question is, why would the 3rd object be so massive relative to the previous ones? But moreover, its trajectory is aligned with the plane of the planets around the sun, the so-called ecliptic plane. And the chance of that happening at random is 1 in 500. So the question arises as to whether its trajectory was designed by some intelligence. And it's coming very close to several planets, including Mars, on October 2nd, and then Jupiter on March 16th, 2026. So the question is it planning to not only probe these planets, but perhaps even release probes that will visit the Earth, or maybe it will maneuver when it comes closest to the sun on October 29th? And I should say that it has many other anomalies. There was a glow during July and August that was extended towards the sun rather than away from the sun, the way we find the comets doing. And moreover, it has a lot of nickel around in the gas plume around it without much iron, which is a feature of industrially produced nickel alloys.
You know, it's so fascinating to listen to you talk about this, because you kind of are giving it some sort of intelligence, even that it is acting in some kind of deliberate fashion or was designed to do that. You've recently stated that NASA is maybe concealing the truth about 3IATLAS. NASA has yet to release any pictures of this interstellar object. We have seen some images from the Gemini Observatory and the European Space Agency. Doctor, why would NASA do this, if indeed they are?
Well, we did see images from the Hubble Space Telescope, from the Webb Telescope. So NASA did release images in the past, but the best image is yet to come. It was obtained on October 2nd when the object was 30 million kilometers away from Mars. And the high-rise camera on board the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter took the very sharpest image of it with 30 kilometers resolution per pixel. And we really want to see that image. However, the claim is that because of the government shutdown, we are not able to see it. And it's already 3 weeks since the image was taken. So I tend to assign this delay with, rather than with extraterrestrial intelligence, with terrestrial stupidity. I mean, it's just the government shutdown.
So we've heard Avi Loeb say this several times, and to be honest with you, initially, I kind of thought, okay, well, they're hiding something. As everyone else you know. But then what if this is part of the agenda, this message right here? What if this is part of the narrative right here? Or what if what Avi Loeb is saying, whether it be intentional or not, is actually what they want him to say, you know? And that leads on to the next article we're going to read up from Skywatch Signal, because he believes NASA should be defunded and put to public scrutiny. And I kind of agree with you. I mean, I do agree with you. We know NASA doesn't share anything, right? But we've got to start looking out of the box here. Why is Avi allowed to say what he's saying on TV, and why are there no answers being delivered from NASA and from the government? And it's quite simple, really. The government wouldn't shut down NASA during this moment, the first of its kind. They would hide the information. That's what we expect to learn from our leaders, right? So with that thought in mind, let's dip into the article. Okay, like I said, we're on to X Skywatch Signal. 3IATLAS is not behind the sun. It's not behind the sun. They told us it would be hidden. Guess what? They lied. For weeks, the story was that 3IATLAS would slip behind the sun on October 29th, invisible, untouchable, gone. Okay? The perfect excuse to keep you from watching. For anyone that's just heard that and gone, oh, that sounds familiar. It does, doesn't it? Scarily familiar. Okay, so at 1:25 today, which was yesterday, a team captured 3IATLAS right next to the sun in Virgo. And guess what? It was visible, bright, and trackable. It wasn't behind anything. It was in the same frame as the sun itself. The thing they said would vanish is still here. Number 2, every official outlet repeated that the solar conjunction would make observation impossible. It was too close to the sun, so wait until November 3rd. That was never true. They needed the moment of silence, the window where the world would look away. I'm not too sure if everyone would look away anyway, but yeah, maybe. Number 3, an amateur astronomer logged it while NASA gave us nothing. 3A, 13 hours, 38 minutes, 44.9 seconds. Distance 2.34 AU, astronomical units, by the way, for anyone who doesn't know what AU means. The distance between the sun and the planet Earth is 1 AU. I believe I'm right in saying. Correct me if I'm wrong. But distance between Earth and the sun is 1 AU. Magnitude 15. Spice set in frame. Venus on the edge. No error. No defo. No fluke. Okay, number 3. An amateur astronomer logged it while NASA gave us nothing. Okay. So apparently AI-ATLAS has been captured. 3IATLAS is side by side with the sun and moving fast. We need to get anyone who's an amateur astronomer. I know that Dobsonian Power has been on the case as well, but we definitely need collaboration between amateur astronomers. If you can still see 3IATLAS looking at the sun, please let me know in the comments. Please find out if we can. It's really important. Number 4, between October 21st and 25th, the team measured a 15 arc minute offset from JPL predictions. Lateral velocity 3.95 kilometers per second. Angular acceleration is increasing. Brightness rising faster than physics allows. Whatever this isn't coasting on gravity alone. Amazing stuff. Number 5. NASA also BS'd when they said perihelion would hide it. It won't on the 29th of October 2025. It will still be visible the exact moment any craft would burn or maneuver. The most efficient deceleration window in orbital mechanics, and everyone was told not to look. Wow, that's a claim. October 1st, NASA shut down public comms and go dark. October 16th, SETI rewrites post-detection protocols. October 21st, IAWN adds 3IATLAS to the Planetary Defence List, their first interstellar object ever flagged. October 25th, independent telescopes confirmed it's not behind the sun. Too many coincidences for 1 month. And mate, there's been too many coincidences all bloody year, in all honesty. Something's going on, man. Something's going on. Number 7. If this is just a comet, we'll see normal things like predictable arcs, symmetrical coma, steady and brightening. If it's not, we'll see controlled motion, directional light, non-gravitational thrust. Either way, it will be in full view. Number 8. Those mofos wanted darkness. They wanted control over who speaks and what gets published. Well, you know what, 3IATLAS broke their narrative because it's visible and it's measurable, and this time anyone with a scope can verify it, which is what I'm asking you guys to do now. If you're watching this, you've got a telescope, don't point your eyes to the sun. I don't want anyone to be blinded. Be very careful about how you do this, but see if you can check for 3IATLAS. See if you can see it there alongside the sun. Amateur astronomers will know how to do this safely. Please do not be pointing your cameras or magnifying glasses or anything crazy at the sun and then taking a glance, because that is the most stupidest thing you could do. Alright, number 9, guys. This is the information you need in order to observe 3IATLAS. Again, let me know if it's accurate. Let me know if you can, if you've taken this challenge up. Observers, point your telescope toward Virgo. Current RA 13 hour, 38 minute, 44.9 seconds. The rest of the information is there, guys. Please have a read. Use Spicer as your anchor. Record RADEC brightness and timestamp. Compare to JPL horizons. Post what you find. F the official narrative. I mean, it's a big claim, but also Skywatch Signal was saying, guys, check it out yourselves. If you have the equipment and the time and you understand what you're looking at, check out what I'm saying. The bastard thing is still there. Why aren't we being given any information on this? Why are the images being hidden? We're going to get into that after I've read the article. Number 10. They told us to wait until November 3rd. They told us perihelion would be in darkness. They built a communication monopoly before anyone could ask questions. Now the lie's in the light and it's our time to shine. NASA blanket can do one, right? Skywatch Signal is not liking NASA right now. To be honest with you, no one ever really did trust NASA. So I'm with you, brother. Number 11. If 3IATLAS behaves like a rock, fine. But if it doesn't, you'll see it for yourself. The data belongs to everyone now. They can't hide what happens in the light. There are a lot of amateur astronomers out there. The number far exceeds what NASA has. And a lot of the information that NASA actually rely upon come from astronomers such as yourselves. So we ask you, is 3IATLAS still beside the sun? Is it still visible? Is it going to go behind the sun? And here's the problem with the whole conspiracy theory, I guess you could say for now. We don't trust NASA. We don't trust that they're going to show us what they need to show us. We feel like the truth has always been hidden from us, okay? Not just from NASA, from governments all around the world. CIA, FBI. I couldn't tell you hand on heart that I trust any of them, okay? Including MI5, including anyone in the UK government. Don't trust none of them, okay? So, is there a possibility that NASA's lying about this? Yes, there is. Why? They would have got images and they would have shared them with the public, and they haven't. So why haven't they? And the two most popular answers I'm hearing are NASA will not share this information because they're alien craft. The other answer is NASA's not showing this object to the public because it is just a rock and they're going to try and palm this off as an alien invasion and kick off Project Bluebeam. Far-fetched, I know, but these projects did exist. The fact that they were thought up by military men and people that ran government speaks volumes. It means that anything's really possible. And if you look at the crime at the moment going on around the world, you know, people being kidnapped, body parts being sold, organs being sold, slavery happening. Honestly, anything is possible in the world that, you know, holds everything great and disgusting. Honestly, everything's possible. So, do I trust NASA? No. Should we trust NASA? Not necessarily. Do I think we need to know? Simply put, I mean, I can speculate all we want, but actually we just need people to get your telescopes out, be very careful, and ask astronomers, any astronomer, whether they're amateur or professional, is 3IATLAS visible? Is it beside the sun? Is it going to stay visible? Skywatch Signal makes a good point. When they don't want you to look, look. That is when you need to look the hardest, guys. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. And with that said, let's get into some UAP evidence, because Brisbane, Australia has been coming in with the goods. And Chris Carncross, you're doing really well, mate. Let's go. All right, Chris. So what have we got here, buddy? I'll tell you what you've got, mate. You've got UAP activity, and straight away, whoa. I'm just going to keep playing. Just got excited. Are you seeing all these white flickers, guys? These are energy pockets and plasma jets coming off. They're moving extremely fast in the sky, and it just so happens that they're not alone. And this triangular shaped, what I like to call Gordon, comes into view here. And that's flipping amazing, Chris. That is really, really good, buddy. And it's essentially a close-up of what I captured out of my window on that live stream, guys. It's really, really good, mate. And again, these white flickers, it's all part of it. It's all part of it, guys. These things move incredibly fast. I'm sure if you look hard enough, you'll see Dragon UAP in there. That's incredible. Look at that. Got white flickers zipping through, and that triangular shaped object just comes through as well. Amazing, mate. Look at that. Wow. Got all those objects that move in at the same time. Look, super quick. And then this boomerang looking thing just comes in. Look at that. And that's exactly what I've captured over there, guys. It's exactly the same thing. And that's what makes this a special capture. You've got the micro UAP, and people can palm them off as bugs and insects all they want. These micro UAP exist. They are a thing. They're never alone. I repeat that on the channel all the time. And there you go. There's your proof in the pudding, guys, that they're not alone. They do fly and escort other objects, other craft. It's like they're gliding on ice. I've said it time and time again, guys. It's like they're gliding on ice. Really, really good stuff, Chris. Keep filming. Keep sending in that evidence. You're helping put Australia on the map for UAP. Just like Maggie Walsh, just like Ben. You guys, honestly, you're doing amazing stuff. And I'm only going to show it if it's really compelling, guys, okay? We can show the Dragon UAP all day long. But I need some really clear shots of these dragons if we're going to show them, right? This is just another example, guys, of why we need to pay attention to the skies. Record them. Send them in to me. We need your evidence in. UndercoverETUK@gmail.com. And with that, let me know all your thoughts on 3IATLAS. Let me know if you captured anything incredible over the past year or so. And let me know if you'd like me to analyse and go over any evidence that you find went viral, needs clarification, anything like that. New Jersey drones, Las Vegas backyard aliens, whatever it is, let me know and I'll jump on the case. Thank you so much for your time, guys. I do appreciate you. Like and subscribe as always. I hope you do enjoy the rest of the weekend. Well done, Chris. Thank you so much. Take care. All the best. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye for now.